Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the studio, and again, another update video. Sorry guys, it's been another crazy week, and I'm trying to keep up with this 2 videos a week, so trying to get them out and work. It just doesn't work out every time, so last couple weeks have been a little crazy, as you can tell. Our Wednesday videos have been pretty much just updates. I got the primal washed, cleaned. Also, I did some more decorating here. That was 2 hours last night that I killed instead of filming body painting. But that's a necessary thing to find time to do it. We're going to get started on the primal body, and we got 2 of the Kyosho Beetles. This is the new Dune Master, and this is the original Beetle Scorpion base car. I think we're going to get this one painted for sure, not tonight, but at least by this weekend, and along with the primal body. I did get down to Lowe's, got some 1/4-20 nylon screws and nuts so we can put this thing together. Just to get a idea of the paint scheme and all. But before I screw it together, I'm going to go ahead and do the windows. These bodies don't come with any window mask. I do believe they come with some decals for like grill and headlights, so we're not going to attempt to paint them. It's big enough, we probably could, but I think they have decals. And again, these guys didn't want nothing crazy elaborate. They just wanted some shades of blue and silver and gray, and that's what we're going to do. I've been putting it off way too long, and it's time to get on it. The Beetle body, I'm trying to come up with some kind of scheme that's kind of modern. He didn't give me any kind of direction. He just wanted some yellow since the wheels are yellow, and we're going to keep with the yellow wheels. Although they make some cool aluminized wheels for this car that look pretty awesome if you can find them. But first things first, I'm going to hop off, get these windows masked up, and then we'll come back, we'll screw this thing together and just get an idea of what we got going on here. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with too many details, but this is FBS gold mask, same as on these rolls here. You can get it, I think, up to 18 inches wide. And it's basically masking tape, and you can use it on a plotter. I haven't tried it on my Cricut machine yet, but it may work. It's awful thin. You'd have to turn the sensitivity down, or the pressure down on cutting, because you'd probably cut through the paper. It is a little tricky to handle when it's big sheets like this because it's so thin. But it's manageable, and hopefully we're not wasting too much of it here. And these bodies have got pretty distinct lines in them. They're pretty easy to see where to cut. One window. We're going to hop off, do the rest of them. We'll come back and say it's not going to be much of a video tonight. It's just, you're basically hanging out. This is what we do. This is what we're doing tonight. And the necessary evil, taping up windows. Alright guys, we've got all the windows masked up. Not too difficult because they're giant. I'll probably come back and do a trim around this window. It looks a little, we may take fine line and go around it just to create that window rubber. Add some little scale details. So I did go to Lowe's, pick up some nylon screws, something to hold this thing together while we mock it up. Because we're going to run some kind of graphic on it, I'm not sure yet. As per usual, kind of winging it. It's a pretty expensive body to be winging it on, but it's not as bad as a real car, so not too worried about it. And we drop the screw into the Neverland. We got a gap under that wall, and I was worried about that thing going to eat screws if I dropped something. Sure enough, I think it went under the wall. So we're going to pause for a minute. I'm going to get a flashlight and see if I can find my screw. All right, guys, our screw went into Never Never Land, so I fixed it. Thanks to our friend Tiffany for the Guru Green duct tape. Good gap filler. Our screw is gone. So, had an old Bowlink body mount that is 1/4 20. So we're good to go. We got this thing in one piece now, one giant piece. And I'm not going to try to scramble and get anything designed up tonight. It's 10:30 on Tuesday night. And I'm just trying to squeeze in a little update video. So we got windows masked up. I'm going to get the windows masked up on the Beetle body because I'm going to try to do both of these and get them both done this weekend. So yeah, let's go tape up some Beetle bodies. All right, the at least the old Beetle here comes with pre-cut window mask, and it's basically like a plotter cut sheet of masking tape, a lot like the gold mask that we used on this big body. Makes life a little easier. Just got to be careful weeding it out. I like to weed it out first because it's hard to see the lines, especially if your eyesight isn't about the same shape mine is. So there, that makes life a little easier. Now we got a sheet of window mask. It does have the headlights in it, which is cool. This body comes pre-cut, pre-drilled. You don't have to do anything. This one here is all solid, which is cool because this could be a potential cool little rock buggy body in a future project. That might also look pretty cool in a Stampede. So we got a Stampede project coming. I think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago maybe that because our buddy Chris gave us some J Concepts, the Midwest wheels and the Ranger tires that are going to go on it. I did find a set of wheel adapters that I needed because I wasn't sure what offset I needed, and they have 3 different offsets, and we didn't have the 18s, and I found a set on eBay. Have y'all ever felt somewhat overwhelmed? I'm still having fun, but this is kind of a step back video. I didn't try to push it. Last night I was out here, like I said, I was out here kind of decorating a little bit. Trying to get ready for spring. We got some warm temperatures this week. That's why we're jumping on the big body finally. And trying to get out of that little room. There's so much stuff shoved in there, it just starts getting a little overwhelming. I got so many projects, I don't know which way to turn. Overstimulated. And then we turn around and order a 4-wheel drive RC10, but I think we got, those probably won't ship till next month sometimes. I don't even know when they ship, but they've been pretty good about the fact that they're releasing so many cars back to back to back every couple of weeks that they have been shipping them pretty quick. I know there's some mixed emotions on the 4-wheel drive RC10 because MIP was supposed to come out with some parts or pieces or a kit this month as well. I don't know if they had anything to do with this car. It don't look like it. Looks more like the factory works. Either way, we got one. I love it. It's a good time to be 50 years old in the hobby, I guess, because all your childhood cars are available again, or getting that way. And the 4-wheel drive RC10 was pretty much unobtainium. The RC10 was almost for me. Took about 3 people in my family to scrounge up the money together to get me my first RC10. Ran that car every which way. Dirt oval, paved oval, concrete oval, off-road. Wherever we were at, we adapted. I don't know if any of you guys ever run concrete oval with the early days. and made your own tires, made your own cap tires, we would go to the local bicycle shop and buy moped inner tubes. And they didn't quite understand why I needed a moped inner tube for an RC car, but we were cutting them in slices and truing our foam tires down, which I didn't have a truer either. I had to do it with a drill. I was in high school at the time. I took some to high school and put them on a drill press and just sanded them with a block until the tube fit over it tight. And then a little contact cement. You'd have to recap them like every other week. And you didn't have choice compound. You had the inner tube. Alright, this mask has me a little bit concerned because it is sticking like crazy, and if it leaves glue behind, I'm not super concerned because you can take another fresh piece of masking tape and kind of dab the glue off, and so we're not going to leave this long. This will be painted before this weekend because we got to get this off of here so it don't we don't give it a chance. This is a relatively new kit. I don't know when it was made, but it was just purchased at our local hobby shop at Anderson RC last week. Guys, I don't. I've had several questions about painting bodies still and getting some messages on Instagram. I don't do it for customers anymore. I kind of do what I want when I can, and usually if I'm doing it for somebody else, it's returning a favor or just a token of my appreciation. We just sent one to Phil at Poor Boys. Phil has pretty much just gave us shout outs on his channel and his speedrun challenge, the headache he put up with having to organize that. We were just repaying the favor. These bug bodies, these are my buddy that is printing all of our stuff. Well, he's printed me a few things I didn't even ask for. It was very cool and goes very appreciated. Maybe a little sign, maybe a tool caddy, a Losi light up sign. If you're watching, we need an associated sign now for our RC10s. These are his bug bodies. Eric has one of these as well. We'll be building his on the channel and painting it. That'll be in a future episode of amongst all this other stuff we got going on. Getting some more parts for the YZ10 coming. Just a few more little doodads like shock standoffs from EXO. And EXO comes out of Taiwan, so it takes about a month. So we'll have to put that one on hold. Plus we don't have electronics yet. We're thinking about trying to get the funds together and get the coordination together with the family to try to go to the vintage race and just watch it because it's already sold out. It's in Indiana. I'm not scared of a road trip. It's about 8 hours. It's no worse than driving to Florida because all the big guys are going to be there. All the former world champions, or a lot of former world champions. Jammin' Jay's going to be there. Matt Francis. Several. So it'd be cool to go out there and get some autographs, some people we may not ever get a chance to see. And for some reason we hit the lottery. We're going to Vegas in October for the big associated race, but that's just a dream right now and not reality. Yeah, this is an update video, guys. I'm sorry it's not getting anything done. It's almost tolerable out here tonight. Well, it is. It's about 50 out here tonight, so it's not too bad. But it's supposed to be nearly 70 degrees tomorrow, and I'll be out here after work messing with this thing and this thing. And we got a lot more coming. We got a Beetle to build, 2 Beetle bodies to paint, so that'd be 3 Beetle bodies. We got 2 A-scale bodies coming up. Again, returning a favor. I got my YZ10 to paint. We got the Grasshopper up here, the little mini comical. We're going to restore it. We've got the King Cab down here on deck. Got the Stampede project in mind. What else? The 4-wheel drive RC10 on the way. We don't even have electronics for our YZ10, but why not? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We got a restoration over here. We got a RC10. It's not a World's car. I got corrected. It's a factory, or it's a team car. I should have known better. World's car's got the machined chassis. I don't know all the tricks because I was oval racing when this car came out. I was 10Ls and Lynx 2s and Pro 10s and all that when all this stuff was going on. Because once we got a concrete oval, I could care less about anything but a pan car. We got this thing, X-Ray dirt oval car. I want to get that done hopefully by the end of the month. We're at least in April. There's a memorial race that we raced. The last time I raced it was in 13 years ago, and we won the 18 scale late model class. This is a buggy based late model. I don't know if they'll have that class at that race. If they don't, they do have a breakout class. It'll work. They got two different breakout classes. They got one that's a little bit for more experienced people. They got a 6.0 and a 7.5. That's lap times, not motors. We're going to build it to rubber tire late model specs. I think it's 10.5 Hobby Wing just stock. We're going to build it to those specs. We have a body and everything for it, thanks to our buddy Chris again. Just need wheels, tires, electronics. Just like everything else I got needs wheels, tires, electronics. So Hobby Wing, if you're watching, Tekin, if you're watching, we need a sponsor. That's a wrap for tonight's video. I really need a script. This is about the 10th time I try to do an outro. Either way, we got the window mask on these bodies. This one, the clock is ticking because this mask is sticking so good. I'm a little bit worried about it leaving some glue behind. So we'll get this knocked out. We'll get this knocked out this weekend. It's got some warm temperatures coming our way. Painting around here when it's 30 to 40 degrees is not too bad. If you're painting something small, you can manage it with a hair dryer. I didn't want to try to fight this thing with the cold temperatures. Just wasn't worth the risk. So things are looking up. We'll get that knocked out finally. Yeah, that's pretty much the updates for the shop. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate the support. If you hadn't already, check out the link below if you need you a new hoodie or t-shirt, stickers. And also another way to support the channel, I don't really push it much, is we have memberships. It gives you some behind the scenes, a little bit of early video release if it's possible. Tonight we're still recording. It's after 11 o'clock at night on Tuesday for our Wednesday videos, so no early release for the members. We've been pretty consistent with 9-10 members, and I appreciate all you guys helping support the channel. It's a few bucks a month that really helps start part and piecing these things together. As you can see, we've got a mess going on with parts, and we still need a few more parts to finish what we've already started, and we got more stuff coming. So again, tune in Sunday. We're going to paint some bodies. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it, and we'll see you then. Thanks.